Shalom, it's Selfie Carats. All right, so taking a little pause break to give you guys your minute messages, okay? Minute pools for 113. It resonates when it needs to. We're going to go in order. Whew. Okay? I actually need to go get my thing. So since I'm switching to being more productive vlog-wise, you guys are going to get up and go look and get my dice bag. Oh, y'all, I was right there next to it. Somebody fucking with me. Y'all just wanted to see me get up. Okay, look. I know I really want to talk about Freaky Friday. I'm not sure if I really want to present that, but I might just continue with my sexual meditations until I can get confident with that, okay? So you guys ready? Minute pools. First dice, 1 through 6. 3. Okay, so we have 3 for Aries. Okay, I really did want to do some little promo real quick or some messages. Make sure you are checking out my Patreon. That way you can get some tiers. I have a $1 tier, which I add you to my close friends list, and you guys can get meditations when I upload those weekly, as well as that's just the deck that I'm using, as well as we'll do some more in a minute. Okay, so we got 3 cards. We have the Hermit in reverse, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the inaction that you decided not to take is actually going to be something that's going to be about your lessons, okay? This is all about your lessons, okay? The inaction that you're going to be willing to take is going to be about your lessons, okay? So that's cool. This is the second time I've seen the Queen of Wands down at the bottom of the deck, so you guys can check the meditation for that. We have 5 for the next sign. You guys know who you are. You guys know who you are. We got the Taurus. Is it Taurus? Yep. We got the Ace of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Ace of Chalice in reverse, and we have the 6 of Chalice in reverse, and then we have the 4 of Wands in reverse, and we have the 8 of Chalices in reverse. Oh my gosh. That is crazy, because you are also really kind of seeing everything in a negative perspective. Like, you don't want the relationship, you don't want the childhood fulfillment, you don't want the truth, you don't want the love, you don't want the great love, and then you don't want to leave it either. So as you're going to be pretty much forced, at the world at the bottom of the deck, to have to complete your own personal seasons, okay? You're going to have to complete your seasons, period. Okay, so we're going to move over to Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, you have 6. Gemini, you have 6, okay? I apologize for this. I'm not trying to be long with you guys, because you guys know this video is pretty much going to extend because I'm talking to all of you guys. All right, so then we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Empress, which is something that you need to be comfortable with feeling in this. Okay, so you have to feel comfortable with not having to worry about things that do not concern you. And then we have the King of Chalices, okay? Why? Because you are a messenger of someone with a big heart, someone who is a divine counterpart. You know, there's a cushion between that what you know and what you're protected from knowing, okay? And then we have the Chariot, okay? You're never going to go too far. You're never going to say too much. You're always given the things that you need in time, in divine time, okay? So don't be afraid of us. And then you have the 7 of Wands. Be, certain that you have a guardianship, okay? And then we have the 8 of Swords. Yeah, you can approach yourself as a woman, okay? We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. You can speak however you need to speak, but always remain the person that you want to be, okay, Gemini? All right, so we have the 3 of... We just have 3. That was for you guys. Yeah, moving on to the next signs with Cancer. All right, we have the Ace of Swords, and then we have the Ace of Chalices, and then we have the 6 of Chalices. Okay, so we're gonna go back and touch this. I wanted to talk about this, obviously, the previous. So you guys were definitely feeling these 3 energies, mainly because I just wrote that down, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. I recorded that. So I just wanted to, kind of, go back to that. That Ace of Chalices, where you have to be able to pour into someone who doesn't see that they have a pond there, okay? Someone doesn't know that they have a pond. Someone don't know how they have an ocean. Someone don't know if they have a river. Someone doesn't even know if they have a sea. So you have to remember that, okay? Because that's important. A lot of people don't know their gifts, okay? And that comes in their emotional protection or trauma, where they have to hide that there, and you are aware of it. So you kind of just have to let it go. And they have the Ace of Swords, especially when it comes to another world at the bottom, especially when it comes to, communicating. 3 of Swords. You're doing it. All right, okay. We have the 6 for the next sign, which is Leo, okay? Ooh, you guys know my little new spiritual fool card, okay? And then we have the Eight of Chalices. Seem like you guys are pretty much still on the same path, but you're just getting deeper into it and you're getting more rewards for it, okay? You're getting more bang for your emotional labor and work, okay? So we got this. Ooh, 222. And then we got the Death. And then we have my other world card, which is kind of like a small lesson, but it's also a big lesson. Amongst the small ones, we have the Three of Chalices in the bottom. So that means people are in on this, meaning like a community thing. You are actually worth investing in, okay? We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So people are not hoarding what they want to give to you at this point. Okay, so you have the Death. People are not casting you out anymore. You are actually being invited, and it's going to be something that is going to be proven and shown, you know, many times. So if you were worried about like not, you know, being able to fit in or having someone come to you, you know, being alone, if you are going to risk something or do something that you want, you know, you're gonna have some support, okay? So I don't know if who needed to hear that. I listen to myself, okay? I try to as much as I can. All right, so we're gonna move on to Virgos. What's going on over there? Oh, we got one for you, so let's focus on this, okay? I know your plate gets full, and I really want to tell you that because it is one of those things where you have to really be mindful of, okay? Look, your journey gets deeper. Your journey gets deeper, and you have to just stay focused on that. It's spiritual development. Make sure you are learning and knowing your personal months. Make sure you are observing what is the energy that is going to be inflicting you, as well as also triggering you, okay? Because you are going on this path with the light, so you have to remember that you have to protect the light. And in a sentence of the wind won't blow it, only I will, okay? When it comes to your candle, that's your cake, okay? When it comes to that candle, that's your cake. Mentally think on that, okay? All right, we gotta go. We got 6. So this is gonna be for, who is this next? Libra. Hey, Libra, what's up? We got the 4 swords, so we knew that was going to come back. And then we got the spiritual card again. And then we got the Knave of Wands. And then we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. And then the Ten of Chalices. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is going to be one of those things where you're happy that you are able to rejoice with people, okay? That you took action, that you are on this journey, and you developed yourself the way you needed to. And then on top of that you wasn't selfish with the information that was given to you, because there's people who are actually stuck in this same, this same confliction with what they know and what they say, as well as the 4 of Swords, where people are protected for being, who they are and, in their space. So there's going to be justice for this, okay, Libra? People know who they are when they're talking to you. You have 224, and you know who you are. You know who you are, realistically, okay? So we're going to move on and talk, let's talk about this. 5, all right, so let's talk about it. Yeah. All right, so this is going to be for Scorpios. We have a 10 of Wands, so you're going to pretty much be personally ridding yourself of burdens, personally ridding yourself of heartbreak and withholding love. We have the Ace of Pentacles, so you're going to be going towards your North Node, okay? And that is actually getting out of learning the karmic lessons of your South Node, okay? Like really, like, okay, I'm not doing that no more. Like that. It really is one of those things where you have to get it off your back, okay? And then we have the 5 of Swords in reverse, exactly, because you don't no longer want to be in a conflicting state with yourself. And because it becomes that when you are living in this truth and living in that truth, okay? And then we have the Wheel. The Wheel is really one of those conversations where you're going to have to say, well, I'm willing to turn this for a new leaf. I'm willing to exchange this for, a greater form of information. And then you have to be trusted with it, okay? And you have to trust yourself with it, especially as a Scorpio, because it's like you think you have secrets, but a lot of things that you keep as a secret isn't really secretive of those who are aware around you, okay? Because it's like the conflicting part is that you attract people that are highly intelligent as you, and highly spiritual as you, or highly deep and dark as you, but you're afraid of their darkness because you know what you would do, okay? So remember that. We have the 6 for Sagittarius, and that can be about anything, any type of form of dark, you know what I mean? You have to think about that, okay? So where you going with that? So we have the Justice, and we have the Magician, and then we also have the Lover. Wow, 3 major icons coming out like this. Oh, and then we have the 8 of Wands, but that's in reverse because you're learning how to actually distribute this, okay? So meaning you are feeding people who want to see you long term, who want to talk to you even longer, who want to have a little minute just to get to know you. And then we also want people who have a small talk perspective to you, okay? And why I say small talk is because 8 of Wands in reverse is small talk, okay? When you talk big talk, that is that 8 of Wands. That's that 8 of Wands that goes far, but you have to think about the lovers. You have to talk to amongst a lot of other people now, okay? And the magician knows how to do that because he has all the tools and skills to do that now. And you have to learn how to aim towards being the magician. People are going to aim towards the magician because the magician is always working and doing his thing, okay? And we have the hermit and the major arcana. That's in reverse though, because you're not going to be pretty much shy about it, okay? And you have to keep that shy inside of you. Were given the light and you actually use the light for its purpose, okay? And then we have the 3 of Swords in reverse. That is even better. We had this in a meditation that I read today, but it might have been earlier, something I was reading, okay? But that's for Sagittarius. You guys are just pretty much going to be in a space where you're going to go where your heart is, and you're going to go where your mind is, and you're going to go where you don't want to be conflicted anymore, okay? A lot of lessons going to come in really fast, and there's going to be a lot of huge blessings, okay? To be gifted with gifts and then gifted with pleasure is going to be something that you cannot even measure, okay? So you have to think about that. 6 is a number of material abundance as well. And we have 4. 4 of the number is stability and much freaking more. Thank you. Sorry, I had to pause that. Click that out for the screen. All right, so let's see. We have this Capricorn real quick. We have 4 for you guys. Okay. So we have the Nav of Wands. So some action that was taken was really going to be beneficial for you. And the things that you did not say is going to also be beneficial for you because it showed you as a loving light. It shows you as a loving person, okay? Yes, you're allowed to be a person who feels among others, to share among others, and also be there among others. But you have to know that what you give is bigger than have to be bigger than all of us, okay? And you cannot give only specific and general advice if you do not want everyone to know what you are like in real life. What? Oh, Capricorn. Somebody, that might have been from somebody talking to me. Who on my page trying to get to know me? Hello, shalom. Yes. What do you want to know? I'm really one of those people who are about, direct questions, but I also am very intuitive to know what you guys would want and wouldn't want. So I'll just do this and we'll just keep going, okay? So we're going to move into Aquarius and then we're going to finish up with Pisces. Thank you guys for staying. If you guys are cross-watching, just kind of wanting some more information as well. And then just kind of like the idea of my minute pulls. Okay, so let's go over to Aquarius. All right, we have 2. All right, so 2 for you. Ooh, we have the 5 of Swords in reverse and the Wheel. So you guys are going to be in a position where you don't have to even say anything, okay? And that's going to be important because you don't want to say anything. A lot of Aquarius, like I tweeted, do not seek attention the way people think that they seek attention, okay? But the attention does come, whether it's good or bad, and that's what the 5 of Swords really says. Like, it's conflict, whether it's not conflict. Justice, whether it's not justice, okay? And then we have the Judgment here, because that's going to be something that's exactly, I love that I didn't look down at that. But the Judgment is going to be who do they call now when they have to believe, the truth about your humanitarian, okay? Meaning you think about everybody, okay? And a lot of people don't think about everybody, so it's hard to think about somebody who's not just thinking about themselves. It's hard to consider someone who is not just thinking about themselves because you're always thinking about yourself, okay? So that's going to be that. And it's going to be hard for you to kind of transition into thinking about yourself and having finding those spaces where you can have a selfish streak, especially when you are giving to people freely, okay? And then we have the Pisces. Let's wrap this up with a 6. We have the common number of 6 this video. I really appreciate that because 6, 3, as well as, what was the other numbers? 4, I feel like were some common numbers through tarot and the dice. I think that is something that we need to consider what is going to be presented to us within these next few weeks and days in life. And also, if those are personal days that are going to be resonant for any one of you guys, make sure you consider the number and the vibration that is going to be sharing for you guys. Sharing energy with your collective, okay? Especially if you have a timeline that, people might be sensitive to the information that you are sharing because you are in this space with that number. And that's why it's just kind of detailed and important to know different things about who you are and when you're moving, okay? Like when you're moving levels, okay, and when you're gaining new information. Sometimes we feel stuck and stagnant and like we're not gaining the information, but we're just processing it and finding a way to really put ourselves forward inside the information, so really be patient with yourself, okay? You understand? All right, I'm gonna talk to you guys in a minute. We have Pisces. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. We have 6 for you guys. Yuck. We have the Lovers, 7 of Wands. So you guys gonna be standing your ground, getting some truth within your relationship that you really needed within your